Greetings. John Henry here from Fitness Over 50. Welcome. I want to talk today a little bit about a popular topic that comes up concerning fitness and exercise. And that topic is, how often do I work out? Great question. Answer? It depends. There are a lot of different theories and schools of thought about exercising in general, fitness in general, but when it comes to how often should I work out, there's a lot of different ways to look at it. Back in the day when I was a young buck, last year before, something like that, I used to work out 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was an off day, a rest day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Weekends were rest days also. I was mostly into bodybuilding type workouts back in the day, and that schedule was perfect. Schedule worked great. I was in really good shape, looked good, felt good, enjoyed what I was doing. Rarely, if ever, missed a workout. So that's the first. That's one way to design a workout program: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, back then, I also one day I went to a vitamin and supplement shop and to pick up a few things, and the guy that owned the place was this bodybuilder, big guy, just ripped, muscles everywhere. He looked like he stepped out of a bodybuilding magazine, and we were talking about this same thing. And my back itches. Dang. We were talking about that same thing. And he said, no. He said 4 days a week. Nobody needs to work out 4 days a week. 3 days a week is plenty. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's all you need to work out. I didn't really buy into it because I was on the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule, but I'll always remember that. Now that I'm 60, well, now that I'm in my early 60s. Did he say 60? That's right. Now that I'm in my early 60s, God, my back still itches. Now that I'm in my early 60s, I can't work out like that anymore. Just not too long ago, it's been a couple of months now, I decided I was going to really ramp things up and increase the intensity and the frequency and try to put on a little more muscle. And I started increasing the weight, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I did too much and I wound up hurting my shoulder. And that's what happens with the senior crowd, with the older folks. You really have to learn to pay attention to your body and understand that you just can't work out like you're 35 anymore. There's different ways to go about it. So 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have a client now who's 70 years old, had a long way to go when we started back last summer. He works out with me 2 days a week, Tuesday and Thursday. And he works hard. I work him hard. And mostly he doesn't protest too much. Sometimes it's just not there. And so we go a little easier that day. But Tuesday and Thursday with Joe. And he also works out on his own Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So he's made a lot of good progress. So Tuesday, Thursday, 2 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. There's 3 different ways of thinking about a workout program. they're all going to be sort of similar in a way. In some ways, I guess you should say, would be better to say, especially for the senior crowd. What I like to do is we start out with about 10 minutes of warm up on a treadmill or an exercise bike or an elliptical machine, something like that. Just get the juices flowing, get that blood pumping, get those joints lubricated. My massage therapist last week, we were talking about that, and she said, motion is lotion for the joints. She's right. So 10, 15-minute warm up, then balance training is important for seniors. Something like 3 million people, 3 million seniors a year are hospitalized each year due to falls. And that comes from diminishing balance, which I experienced too. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm in pretty good shape, but I still sometimes, you step wrong or you turn too fast, and oh, it's a good thing the couch is right there to catch you, or the wall to put your hand out to catch yourself. But there have been a few times when there have been some close calls. So we have to work on our balance when we're older. We have to work on our flexibility, and then of course there's strength training. So those four elements would all be in a good workout program. A little warm up, flexibility training, balance training, and strength training. One phenomenon that occurs with everyone as part of the aging process is something called sarcopenia, which is a lack of, not a lack, a decrease in decrease in muscle, overall muscle mass. It just happens over the years. The good news is there are things you can do to stop it, stop the loss of muscle mass, uh, decrease the loss, slow it down, slow down the loss, or even increase muscle mass. Even at our age, it's possible. So that's what we're looking at: strength training, balance, flexibility, and a little warm up to start out. I'll tell you this story another time, but I started learning to pole vault 3 years ago. That's how I got back into physical fitness. I got away from it for a while. I got away from working out for a while. I had a really stressful job that I don't have anymore, thank goodness. Had a really stressful job, and just wasn't a happy camper. Started missing workouts. That's one thing about consistency with workouts. Even when you don't feel like working out, it's best to go ahead and go in and do something. Because here's the deal. Let's say you work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, you don't really feel like it. Had a hard day at work, you're tired, it's late. That little voice, you have those little voices in there. One voice here, one voice here. This little voice over here says, you don't need to go in today. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it Wednesday. Just do 2 days this week. Okay, that's fine. You miss one day. Then Wednesday comes along. Something happens. You miss Wednesday. You miss 2 days in a row. Chances are good you're going to miss Friday too. Pretty soon, you're like I was. You're not going to the gym. You're not working out anymore. I started learning to pole vault. Did I mention that already? I'm not sure. I ran into a guy that I knew from childhood who's a world champion pole vaulter. Ran into him on Facebook. Long story short, we'll tell the long story maybe some other time. Long story short, I started learning to pole vault right around my 60th birthday. That got me back into physical fitness. I was about 50 pounds overweight, uh, really bad shape. I'm kind of an all or nothing guy, so I really was into the pole vaulting, and I really dedicated myself to learning how to pole vault and to train to get in shape for pole vaulting. As a result, I finally convinced my stubborn brain that tells me I'm 35 years old to listen to my body more. A friend of mine who's a pole vaulter and has been a pole vaulter all his life, he told me he was quoting somebody else, and he said, "You have to work with the body that shows up that day when you go to the gym." I think it was Bo Jackson, the famous football and baseball player, that my friend Bubba quoted. And I think Bo Jackson said something like, "Some days 50 pounds feels like 100. Some days 100 pounds feels like 50." So you just learn to listen to your body and work out as you can, whatever you can do that day. Just do the best you can do that day. But go in and do something. Be consistent. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Another thing, uh, people new to exercise or people coming back to exercise, most of the time, and this is the first thing that a trainer and a client should be discussing is the client's goals. What are your goals? What are you here for? What do you want to accomplish? Most of the time, it's losing weight. Now, losing weight, yes, but when you say losing weight, you're actually most of the time, all the time, most of the time or all the time talking about losing fat. Now, losing fat, losing weight is simple. Notice I didn't say easy. Simple and easy are different. Losing weight is simple. To lose weight, to lose fat, you have to burn more calories than you shovel down your throat. You have to burn more calories than you take in. Simple. Is that easy? No, it's sure not. I'm working right now on I've been working on for about 3 weeks now, doing pretty well on breaking a fairly bad sugar addiction. Simple. Don't eat sugar. Easy? No, not so easy. Cake and ice cream are good. Chocolate chip cookies, good for you? Not so much. Now, I mentioned losing weight and burning fat. There are thousands, millions maybe, of different products and plans designed to help people lose weight. Unfortunately, there's no magic involved, no miracle pill you can take. The truth is, it just takes a lot of work. It takes commitment, consistency, and dedication. Consistency, commitment, and dedication. And I'm going to let you in on my little secret. John Henry's secret to losing weight and getting in shape. You ready? You ready? Here it is. Move more, eat less. Move more and eat less. That's it. For example, let me give you an example. The average reasonably active male, 50 and older, should consume somewhere around 2,500 calories a day to maintain good health. The average fairly active female, 50 and over should consume around 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. Now, those are just rough estimate numbers. It could be slightly different one way or the other. Now, in order to lose 1 or 2 pounds a week, which is the recommended, that's how much you should lose for long-term weight loss. There's a lot of fad diets and tricks and different things that can help you lose weight a lot faster, but those aren't designed to help you for the long term, to lose weight steadily, consistently, and in a healthy manner. So 1 to 2 pounds a week. How do you do that? Well, one way is to reduce your calorie intake every day by like roughly 300 to 500 calories. You can, we'll talk about how you can do that with food logs and keeping up with writing down everything you eat in a day and figuring out the calorie totals and this and that. So what I do with my clients first is sit down and talk about goals, like I said before. Then based on that information, I'm going to customize a 2-day-a-week or a 3-day-a-week program, whatever fits your schedule, your goals, specifically to meet your needs and what you're trying to achieve. I'm going to also work personally with you to help hold you accountable, keep you motivated, hopefully inspired a little bit, keep you on track. Like I said, consistency is the key. No matter what your goal is, I'm going to set you up with a plan to help you get there. Not all trainers will tell you this, so listen up. Listen up, this is important. The idea for a trainer-client relationship is not to string you along and keep you forever and ever, right? My job, this is my philosophy, and other trainers have this philosophy too. I'm not unique in this, but some do, some don't. I don't think many would say it out loud. My job as a trainer with you, my client, is to work myself out of a job. I want each client to become so knowledgeable about physical fitness that eventually one day they come up to me and say, John Henry, I appreciate everything you've done, man. This has been great, but I've learned so much from you. I think I'm ready to try this on my own. Now, I'm not going to be happy to see you go. But that happens, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, that's the goal. That's the goal. To teach you everything you need to know, get you off to a great start, and then turn you loose. Now, maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe we stay together for a long, long time. That's terrific too. But that's my goal, is to educate you and help you achieve your goals. So if you would like to have a customized, individualized workout plan and an expert to help you along the way, just click the link down below, fill in the details, and schedule a time with me. We'll get together, virtually of course, and talk about your unique goals and challenges. And I'm going to take that information, look at it, study it, put together a plan just for you. Excuse me. Boy, that's it for now. That's all I don't want to keep you any longer today. I hope you enjoyed this little overview, and I look forward to working with you. Remember, it's never too late to get in shape and to make your dreams come true. Take care now. See you soon.